The spotlight never really leaves celebrities, but sometimes it's the smallest gestures that create the loudest noise online. Recently, Zhang Linghe once again found himself at the center of attention, not because of a drama role or a public appearance, but because of a simple act of respect that quickly turned into a viral moment across social media platforms. It all started during what seemed like a routine public event. Fans had gathered, cameras were flashing, and everything looked like a typical celebrity interaction. But then, Zhang Linghe did something that instantly caught everyone off guard. Instead of the usual wave or polite nod, he performed a respectful bow that felt both sincere and deeply intentional. At first glance, it might not seem like a big deal. After all, bowing is not uncommon in many Asian cultures. However, the way Zhang Linghe executed it, with calm composure, perfect posture, and genuine humility, made the moment feel different. It didn't look rehearsed. It didn't feel forced. It felt real. Within minutes, clips of the moment began circulating online. Fans quickly picked up on the subtle details: the angle of his bow, the timing, and even his facial expression before and after the gesture. It was clear that this was more than just a formality, it was a reflection of his personality. Netizens flooded comment sections with praise. Many described the gesture as elegant, classy, and rare in today's entertainment industry. Others pointed out how refreshing it was to see a young actor carry himself with such respect and awareness in front of both fans and industry professionals. As the video gained traction, discussions started to evolve. People began comparing Zhang Linghe's behavior to other celebrities, highlighting how small actions can leave lasting impressions. In an industry often driven by image and publicity, authenticity like this becomes incredibly valuable. What made this moment even more impactful was its timing. In an era where viral trends are often driven by controversy or drama, Zhang Linghe's respectful bow stood out as something positive. It reminded audiences that kindness and humility can also capture attention, and perhaps even more meaningfully. Fans who have followed Zhang Linghe for years weren't entirely surprised. Many shared past instances where he demonstrated similar behavior, reinforcing the idea that this wasn't a one-time act. Instead, it seemed to be part of who he genuinely is. Some netizens even went deeper, analyzing how his upbringing or training might have influenced his demeanor. Was it his background? His education? Or simply his personal values? Whatever the reason, the consensus was clear: his actions felt sincere. Interestingly, the gesture also sparked conversations about cultural appreciation. International fans, in particular, expressed admiration for the tradition of bowing as a sign of respect. For many, this moment became an introduction to a cultural practice that carries deep meaning. As more people joined the discussion, the clip continued to gain momentum. It wasn't just fans anymore. Media outlets began picking up the story, further amplifying its reach. Headlines highlighted how a simple bow turned into a trending topic, proving once again how unpredictable viral moments can be. The power of social media played a crucial role in this. Platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram allowed the moment to spread rapidly, reaching audiences far beyond the original event. Each repost added new interpretations, reactions, and layers of appreciation. Some viewers even recreated the gesture, turning it into a subtle trend. While many did it playfully, others used it as a way to promote respect and politeness in daily interactions. It became more than just a viral clip, it became a small movement. Of course, not all reactions were overly analytical. Some fans simply enjoyed the moment for what it was, a charming display of character. They appreciated the simplicity and didn't feel the need to overthink it. But even among casual viewers, there was a shared sense of admiration. In a fast-paced digital world, moments like this offer a pause, a reminder of the impact of genuine human behavior. Zhang Linghe himself remained relatively quiet about the situation. He didn't issue any statement or try to capitalize on the attention. And perhaps that silence made the moment even more powerful. By not over-explaining or turning it into a publicity opportunity, he allowed the gesture to speak for itself. This approach resonated strongly with fans, who saw it as another sign of his authenticity. The entertainment industry often thrives on grand gestures and dramatic moments. Yet, this incident showed that subtlety can be just as compelling. A quiet bow managed to generate as much buzz as a major announcement. It also highlighted the evolving expectations of audiences. Today's viewers are more observant and value sincerity. They pay attention to details that might have been overlooked in the past. This shift in audience perspective plays a significant role in shaping celebrity reputations. Actions that once seemed minor can now define public perception in a major way. For Zhang Linghe, this moment added another layer to his public image. Beyond his acting skills and on-screen presence, he is now being recognized for his character and demeanor. Fans expressed pride in supporting someone who represents such values. Many commented that moments like this strengthen their connection to him, making them feel more than just casual viewers. The ripple effect of this gesture continues to unfold. Even days after the initial clip went viral, discussions are still ongoing. New audiences are discovering the moment and adding their voices to the conversation. It's fascinating to see how a brief interaction can create such a lasting impact. It speaks to the power of authenticity in a world that often feels curated and controlled. As the story continues to circulate, it serves as a reminder that actions speak louder than words. No elaborate speech or statement was needed, just a simple, respectful bow. In many ways, this moment transcends celebrity culture. It becomes a lesson in humility, respect, and the importance of small gestures in everyday life. For aspiring actors and public figures, it sets an example. Success isn't just about talent or popularity, it's also about how you carry yourself and treat others. Zhang Linghe's gesture may have been brief, but its impact is undeniable. It has sparked conversations, inspired admiration, and left a lasting impression on audiences worldwide. As fans continue to support his career, moments like this will likely be remembered as defining highlights. Not because they were dramatic, but because they were genuine. In the end, what makes this story so compelling is its simplicity. There's no scandal, no controversy, just a moment of respect that resonated with millions. And perhaps that's what makes it truly powerful. In a world full of noise, sometimes the quietest gestures are the ones that echo the loudest. Zhang Linghe didn't need to say anything to make an impact. His actions told the story, and the world was watching. As we look ahead, it will be interesting to see how this moment influences both his career and the expectations of fans. One thing is certain, people will continue to notice the details. Because in the end, it's those small, authentic moments that define not just a celebrity but a person. And for Zhang Linghe, this simple bow has become something much bigger, a symbol of respect that the internet won't forget anytime soon.